Well, the World Cup celebrations may have died down a bit in France, but starting today, people will be partying in the streets for another reason.
Yeah, today marks the start of the annual Fête des Bayonnes, a massive 5-day festival originating in the southwestern part of the country. And a local restaurant is bringing that party right here to Metro Atlanta. And Good Day's Paul Milliken is live at Cooks and Soldiers this morning. Paul, you've got your traditional red and white on. I like what you've done there.
But where's your beret?
Yeah. I do. By the way, well, the beret's coming. I don't have that yet. I think someone's got it coming. But I think that song was from Buck's iPod, right? Finally, we switched from my playlist to yours.
Yeah, exactly. I listened to it before the show this morning.
Works out too on Stone Mountain. That's what I thought. Yeah, talking about Fête des Bayonnes, which kicks off today in France. And so we're kicking off the celebration here in America today. So in Metro Atlanta this weekend, you can come enjoy a little taste of France at Cooks and Soldiers, one of our favorite restaurants. Hanging out with the GM here, Nick Quinones. Great to see you. How are you?
Very well. Great to see you again.
All right. So for folks who don't remember, we talked about this last year, but if you weren't watching, what is Fête des Bayonnes? What is this festival?
It's a festival held every year in July in Bayonne, France. It's similar to the festival in Pamplona. They kind of parade cows through the streets, lots of live music, drinking, dancing, singing for a whole week long.
Yeah, so a big celebration of culture. And you just mentioned cows wandering around. That explains why we had someone dressed as a cow before the break. If any of you watched and said, what is going on? That's the reason. And props to the PR intern who wore a cow costume on live TV this morning. She gets extra credit. So what are you guys doing to celebrate Fête des Bayonnes?
So we'll have live music. We'll set up lots of action stations throughout the restaurant to cook several different French dishes alongside some of our Cooks and Soldiers favorites like the bikini and the albondigas that I have here.
Yeah.
We'll have lots of drink stations. We'll be pouring cider out of a keg. It'll be fantastic.
Now, when you talk about serving bikini, it immediately catches my attention. You're talking about this one here. What is that exactly?
That's our grilled cheese sandwich with truffle. It's our bikini sandwich, real popular Cooks and Soldiers staple here.
Nice. And I said this one looks really good too. What is this?
This is our caña classico. It's a classic pincho. This is toast with roasted tomatoes, roasted peppers, red onion jam, and goat cheese, caña de cabra.
Nice. Even though this is a celebration of French cuisine and culture, you've partnered with a local business for a little taste too. Tell me about that.
So this is Urban Trees Sidra Urbano. They're brewing a big keg of this, and we'll have it in the middle of the dining room. We'll be pouring cider out of a keg, out of a wooden keg, real Basque style.
Nice.
Making a mess will be a lot of fun.
That's fantastic. And what is this right here?
Speaking of making a mess, we'll also be pouring chacoli. This is a Basque white wine. You can see it's lightly effervescent. That's why we give it the high pour. Super refreshing, light-bodied, super crisp. And this is what you and I are drinking this morning.
Seriously, this is like a magic trick, what just happened there. There is no way that would have been as cleanly done if I tried it. Okay, so this is what again?
This is chacoli. It's a Basque white wine, lightly effervescent.
Okay, let's try it.
On again.
Cheers. Yep. All right.
Salud.
Ooh, that's nice.
Super citrusy.
I love that.
A little bit of bubbles, really refreshing.
And best of all, if you spill it all over your white, it won't stain that bad.
Not at all.
Better than a red wine. I love that, sir. Thank you very much. Coming up in the next hour, we're firing up the grill. We got a little cooking demo coming up, so stay tuned for that. Cannot wait. Oh, and tell me really quickly, I threw the key at the beginning of this. What does that mean? What is throwing the key? Why does that symbolize Fête des Bayonnes?
So King Leo kind of opens the party. It's this big, grand costume, and King Leo steps on the balcony and throws out the key to open up the festivities every year.
Well, that's appropriate. As king of Fox 5, I threw out the key this morning. And who caught it? I can't remember. Who caught the key? Right here. All right, well, there. Take it back. There you go. So you are the queen for the day, and we're celebrating Fête des Bayonnes. Y'all excited, right? Yes. But they're sangria, and I got my effervescent white wine. You know, I was going to wear, because it's red and white, and I'm still a little bitter, I was going to wear my Croatia jersey, since that's red and white. That was going to be my own little protest moment for the World Cup, but I figured I'd...
Not a good idea.
Probably a good decision.
Yeah. C'est dommage. Such a shame.
Thanks, Paul. The event is taking place Sunday, July 29th from 4 to 9 p.m. Cooks and Soldiers is located at 691 14th Street Northwest in Atlanta.